in NBA history. Rob Pelinka's slimmed down in the offseason.
Oh, yeah.
He was already a thin mint, but he's, thinner. Anthony Davis, baseline jumper, got that. And then it Stars helping Stars later with the Lakers down 10 because the Clippers came correct. It's AD to Bron getting up for the get down. The Stars bringing them back into it, though. Clippers wouldn't run away with this thing. The Lakers trailing by only 2 at halftime, outscoring the Clippers by 18 in the second quarter. LeBron would say it felt weird having a game today. That's Dennis Schroeder. New guy to the old guy. LeBron, 22 points. Schroeder went for 14, 12, and 8 dimes. Part of that revamped supporting cast for the Lake Show. Kawhi's still there. Ball fake. Board man, get buckets. 26 points. He was only 10 for 26 from the floor. Not the best shooting percentage. He said, but we're not thinking about how last year ended. It's a different year. All right, different crew, too. You got Luke Kennard there. He drives on LeBron. LeBron fouls Ivica Zubac, but the issue is on LeBron. All due respect to Ivica. You see LeBron's ankle rolls up right there, and he comes down. Not great. Not great. His day was done. Here he is on the ankle injury.
I'll go home and have dinner right now, and I'll ice it, and I'll drink some wine that'll float right to the ankle. That's the recovery I can have.
Important.
Yeah, I'll make sure I drink on the left side of my body, so it just goes right down to my left leg, right down to my ankle. I'll be around the clock. I'll wake up tomorrow morning before I leave the house and also get some more treatment, and then get some at the facility as well, and just continue to do that. We have a couple of days, so like I said, I feel like I'll be fine.
I'm new to the wine game. Is that how that works?
That's science. Didn't
just
you know
on
that?
One side,
yeah.
Just down the. Okay.
You gotta lay down.
He probably drinks stuff I have to lay away before. Meanwhile, Paul George laying it up, laying it in. He had 26 of his 33 in the second half. He had 33 points. Did Paul George? 13 of 18 from the field. Made 5 threes. 116-109. Clippers win. Hey, Paul on the night.
Yeah, I just play basketball. Simple as that. I just play basketball. I applied the work that I put in this offseason. It's not going to be pretty every night. Tonight I got it going, and was able to show up big and big time for my team.
And what did Paul show you when he got really hot there in the second half?
That he's unstoppable. We're going to put him in spots where he's comfortable. We're going to give him the ball in situations where he's used to making plays, and that's his job to do that. So with that being said, if the team, try to double team or do something different, he has to make his teammates better. So that's what we talk about with him and Kawhi, every day, is we're going to go to you guys, but you got to make guys better as well.
All right, Ty Lue, a winner in his Clippers head coaching debut. AD, Bron, Kawhi. Who had Paul George as the star to steal the show in the opener?
Not me.
No, struggled a few months ago in the bubble, and he had 33 points to lead everybody. He was also tied for the third most by a Clippers player in the season opener since the franchise moved to L.A. in 1984. Only Derek Smith and Sam Cassell have more. Good to get Sam Cassell on the show. Good to have Chiney Ogwumike with us on SportsCenter. Chiney, all wine discussion aside here, we got our first look at the Clippers triangle offense under Ty Lue. What were your early impressions of what you saw?
Well, Randy, triangle has a very special place in my heart because we ran it for 4 years at Stanford University under my coach, Tara Vanderveer, who everyone knows right now based on history, and also as a member of the LA Sparks under my now current head coach, Derek Fisher, Laker great Phil Jackson product. So yeah, I love triangle. Now this can really work for the Clippers because it is great for mid-range scorers like Kawhi Leonard, like Paul George. And what I really love about this is basically you get a scorer at the pinch, also known as the elbow, by themselves, downhill, in the pick and roll with the entire side of the court isolated. This is absolutely heaven for one-on-one mid-range players, and the Clippers have 2 of the best of those type of players. Now, the hardest part, though, is getting the entire team on the same page running triangle, like a well-oiled machine. That will take time, but it seems like until then, the Clippers going to be all right.
Yeah, they're going to be okay. And the Nuggets are up next to get them on Christmas Day. Chiney, hang tight. We got more on this one.
All right, now there was no wine talk in this game, but this was like a Christmas gift that came early. We got Kyrie Irving and KD with the Nets taking on KD's former team, the Warriors, and Steph Curry. Steve Nash making his debut as head coach for the Suns. When I was growing up, I used to watch him with the Suns. He was the man, but he's coaching now for the Nets. Minute of the game, Durant pulls up, drains the 3. That's his first points as a Brooklyn Net. Couple minutes later, Durant off a screen. Hey, that's good. No rust on him. Looking fresh off that Achilles injury. He had an early 10 points, just about 6 minutes remaining in the first. Irving, corner, got you. He had quick double-figure game as well. Durant and Irving just dominating early in this game. Watch those two shooting 10 of 15 from the floor in the opening frame, combining to outscore the Warriors 27-25 in the first. These guys are looking good together, ready for more.
I know there's a lot of emotions and a lot of, I got so many calls and texts about, playing again. For me, I was just like, I got to focus on the first possession, and then try to get through that and then move on each possession. So I try not to make too big of a deal out this whole thing. And, realize I've been playing this game since I was 8 years old. So I just got to revert back to what I know.
What was it like for you to go up against KD again?
It's awful. Got our butts beat across the board. So one game, we'll figure it out. But I don't want to put too much on this one. We're still figuring each other out.
Yeah, he didn't see that coming. Well, the Nets showed last night just how good they can be with two of the NBA's best individual scorers. Durant and Irving shot a combined 10 for 17 on contested jump shots last night, according to Second Spectrum. Good for 59%. And the Warriors, as a team, they only made 12 of their 37 contested jumpers. Just throwing back our girl, Chiney. What stood out to you about how the Nets ran their half-court offense?
Okay, Ashley, I know it is just one game, but you can already see the vision that Steve Nash has for the Brooklyn Nets. And this little thing that will go a long way is floor spacing and ball movement. Exactly what Steve Nash, as you know better than anyone else, wanted when he had the rock in his hands when he was playing. You see, we know that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are crazy, beyond talented. And when you space them out, when you surround them with that crazy depth on their roster like a Karis LeVert, or a Spencer Dinwiddie, or Joe Harris, when they maintain that space, the ball is flying around. They have the defense scrambling, and that only works in KD and Kyrie's favor. Now, I know it's a small micro sample size, but that was enough for us to know that KD is going to be a problem again, and also enough for us to know that Steve Nash's vision can really set this team off. And by the way, I'm in LA. LA misses you, girl, especially on ring night here.
Go to the beach for me. Tell the beach I miss it. Go say hi to my parents. They would love to have you over, probably. Go call him. I'll give you Deb's number. Okay, so Nets looked good. Steph, not so great, along with his Warriors. Second quarter, Warriors down big. Steph throws it over. Oubre Jr. wide open for the pull-up. Air ball for the second. Curry kept the middle of the floor. Andrew Wiggins open. What is going on? Maybe they had wine. I don't know. Not much help for Curry. Oubre Jr. and Wiggins combined to go 4 of 20 from the field in the first half. Warriors were down 63-45 at the break. However, this is the bright spot. The young rookie, he was the second overall pick. James Wiseman is his name early on. Nice dunk, an alley-oop. Watch him top of the key. Drains the three. So Wiseman had 19 points, 6 rebounds in his NBA debut. Ultimately, the Warriors fall to the Nets 125-99. So now, what did you see from that young rookie and the bright future he has ahead of him, Chiney?
I mean, James Wiseman was a great get for the #2 overall pick. And I've always said that one position for the Warriors that they absolutely needed to address is their center position, with guys like Anthony Davis and Giannis Antetokounmpo and Nikola Jokic roaming around the league. Now, James Wiseman, he showed flashes of real potential. His athleticism is raw, but ridiculous. He's not afraid to face up and shoot the ball if necessary, or even drop one of them old school hook shots, which he missed, but I still love that he shot it. He's a rim protector. Now, it was a rough night for the Warriors overall, but 2 things actually were bright spots, as you alluded to. The return of Steph Curry, and yes, you found something in James Wiseman.
That's right. His next challenge, Wiseman, of course, will be against Giannis and the Bucks. That's Christmas Day. Tip-off at 2:30 Eastern on ABC. We got much more from Chiney, our favorite girl in LA. We'll dive into the biggest storylines to watch in tonight's games. Thank you, and enjoy the sunshine.